Colin Fowler, it's lovely to talk to you there in the Men's Health Forum in Ireland. You've been working for the last number of years around many different initiatives supporting the work of men's health on the island of Ireland with lots of other partners as well. We're coming close to the 15th to the 21st of June again, which of course is International Men's Health Week. And I just wanted to talk to you about it for this year, a very challenging year for many of us in the country in relation to COVID-19 and its impact on us. But we're going with Men's Health Week, and I'd just like to tell me a little bit about it, your involvement in it. You know, what's it all about, and why are we having it this year especially?
Good to talk to you, Lorcan. Well, Men's Health Week has been celebrated on the island of Ireland since 2005. And every year we kind of get a wee bit bigger and we get a wee bit stronger. But this year has been an odd year, as you alluded to. COVID-19 has hit us fairly hard right across the whole island. People have been in lockdown, people have been restricted, but the core issues for men are still there. Men need to look after their health and need the support and the opportunities to do so. So Men's Health Week this year is going to go ahead, as you say, as planned. We're planning it from Monday the 15th until Sunday the 21st of June, and we're inviting everybody on the island of Ireland to get behind us.
Now, I know, Colin, everybody on the island of Ireland over the years in the past have certainly organisations and individuals and men themselves have been very much involved in the events across the years. And this year, you have a lot of partners who are involved in it as well. Somebody was saying you have over 90 partners. That's in itself is really a remarkable feat to build it up to that.
It is indeed, Lorcan. I mean, 90 different organisations, probably close on 140 individuals have been contributing to the planning in some form. Now, for some of those people, it's turning up to a meeting, usually held in Dundalk. For others, it's about sending us an email or responding to a poll or giving us their ideas over the phone. But each and every person really helps to make that week a lot stronger than it would be if we sat in an isolated room on our own.
Now, this year you're going with restoring the balance, be part of the solution. And I know that's in the context of the very challenging time that a lot of people on the island find themselves in at the moment. So say a little bit about arriving at that theme for the week.
Oh, we've been up and down like yo-yos for this past few months, Lorcan. We started out way back last November planning for Men's Health Week, and everything was going really, really well, really, really fast, a lot of agreement. But then unfortunately, COVID-19 hit and the plans had to be really ripped up and started again. And so what I suppose the thinking behind this is quite simple. Men's Health Week is always about promoting the health of men. It's about heightening awareness of preventable illnesses, supporting healthier choices, and of course, early detection and treatment. But COVID-19 has added a whole new dimension for us. What it has done is created, at least at the very least, some chaos across the country. But some people, of course, have suffered physically. Some people are definitely suffering mentally as we move forward. But everyone's lives have been really, really turned upside down to some extent. And so what we're calling upon for Men's Health Week this year is how do we restore some form of a new balance? It mightn't be a permanent balance. It mightn't be a new normal because COVID might come back to haunt us again later in the year. But what we are trying to do is bring some stability back to people's lives. And Men's Health Week seems an ideal opportunity to do that.
So it's with great sensitivity that we're entering into the week and remembering men's health and promoting it on the island of Ireland. Now, we've talked about the partners and we've talked about the event itself as an international event happening in many countries across the world. It couldn't happen, I suppose, without a certain amount of funding and support from key organisations. And who's behind that for you, Colin?
Of course, we're very, very, very lucky here on the island that we get support both north and south. In the Republic of Ireland, the Health Service Executive Health Improvement Department are always behind us and have supported us regularly since the beginning of Men's Health Week. And in Northern Ireland, the Public Health Agency help us to produce some of the materials that we give out and we use to celebrate the week and market.
And now you've also been very busy, I know, working with a team to bring together the resources that will populate the week. It's a virtual week, very important to say that, because this year we can't have events because of the COVID-19. So it's going to be mostly virtual and there's going to be themes for each day of the week. And I know if you go on to MHFI.org, there's so many resources there that are ready to go for people that you can really get involved with the press of a button.
And as you can see on the screen, hopefully there at the moment, Lorcan, this is the place to find all those resources. So you mentioned the web address, it's along the top there. There's a special dedicated page for Men's Health Week. And on this page, hopefully you'll find everything you need to celebrate the week. So there's information about why we're going to be doing the week. There's also information about how you can get involved. But more importantly, I suppose, there's about the things that people can have. So, for example, our big seller every year, of course, is the posters. There's postcards, there's graphics, there's Facebook cover photographs, there's Twitter header images, there's man manuals that go out every year. And all of those are available from this webpage, and we hope that people will use them.
And you see the man manual there, that's really very clear. And so people can go to mhfi.org and all of those resources are there for them. The man manual itself, can you say a little bit about that? Because year on year, and I think it has been a really important part of the week and a really super resource for men across the country. I know many men have really found it very, very helpful with the resources that are within it.
Yeah, our man manuals probably are sort of flagship, if you like, of the week each year. We're very, very lucky in that Dr. Ian Banks, the author of the man manual, gave us permission to use his work and reproduce it and update it each year. And it's produced and printed by Haynes Publishing. And a man of any age, of course, will know who Haynes are. They're the people who make the car manuals. So it's instantly recognizable, both as a badge and as a format. There's some bullet points in there of key things you need to do. And of course, there's a bit of humor. But more importantly, men are used to being told how to improve their health. They're being told what's wrong with them. They're used to being told they're a problem. But in the man manual, we don't do that. We say, there's a challenge. This is why you might want to take the challenge. You choose. If you choose to take the challenge, there's 3 ways to do it. And if you choose not to do it, well, there's the consequences. So in a way, what we're doing with men is helping to encourage them to opt in, not tell them what they should be doing.
Look at Colin, that all sounds really, really good for the week. And just to reiterate, I suppose, again, you know, it's a virtual week and the resources that people have seen there online, you can just go in and grab them for Twitter or for Facebook or banners for your email. So there's loads of opportunities to be able to promote restoring the balance, be part of the solution for the 15th to the 21st of June of this year. Also, just finally, Colin, to say that if people are really interested in getting involved and maybe haven't been involved in the past, how do they contact you or where do they go looking for you to make sure they can be part of the week?
The web page we showed you earlier certainly has all our contact details for everything they need on it. But if you do need to do it the old manual way with a pen and a paper, just send an email to colin@mhfi.org and it'll get to me.
Colin, it was lovely talking with you and wish you and all the men of Ireland all the best for this very important week in a very difficult year for so many people on the island of Ireland. Go well and go well to all.
Thank you, Lorcan. Much appreciated.